What's up, Walla Monkeys? Today I got a crazy story to share with you. Over $300,000 in credit funding just from watching our videos. That's right, just from watching our free YouTube videos. This guy went out and got a buttload of credit. Let's dive into it. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna actually reference the comments, but I went ahead and broke it all down and made myself some notes so we could get through this in a more orderly fashion because you can see there's quite a bit here. So shout out to you, whoever you are. Thank you so much for commenting. We put out a call to the community, essentially asking, hey, if you've got credit apps for your success story that you wanna share, share it with us. So understand something, that I don't think a lot of other channels out there provide the amount of value that we do that can lead to you going out and getting hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit funding for free, okay? So this is testament to that. That being said, when somebody like this wins, it's a win for all of us. It's a testament to the information that we're putting out, the process that we follow, the ideals and foundation and concepts that we subscribe to. Clearly, they work. And so, yeah, this is a celebration for all of us. Whenever somebody wins in a community, we should all feel like we won because it's a testament to everything that we talk about, everything that we're striving for. Because this isn't me coming up with all this. This is a community of people now. This is a effort of many, many people that deliver me intel, give me information, come back and share, and collectively we put that into something which then leads to so much value like this. Okay, so anyways, let's dive into it. So first off, he says, I just followed and consumed about 70 hours of your content. I love it. This is what I want to see, right? So that is the price that you got to pay when something is free, is that you have to focus, you have to pay attention, and you got to put in the time to then get the reward. And so shout out to this guy. All right, so let's go through this. He got a $3,000 Sam's Club credit card. This is all personal. Then we're going to go into business, and then I'll go into additional data points that he's given me. All right, $3,000 Sam's Club credit card, $6,500 Truist personal credit card. He also got $10,000 business, $11,000 Diamond Preferred by Citibank, $5,000 Discover Miles IT, American Express Platinum. He has a limit on that, or essentially a spend on that of $100,000, but he spent about $65,000 in the last 45 days. I think that is a business card, even though I put it in a personal section. And then he's got a $1,000 cash rewards through Amex as well. Okay, and then lastly, we've got a $17,600 Chase Sapphire Preferred, I think, or Reserve. He gave me that data point twice, so I don't know if he got two Chase cards or if he just got one, but it's either Chase Sapphire Preferred or Reserve. Yeah, he says, I think I got around 120K in funding. Some of them are for my Amazon business and don't qualify for what would be good for your audience. Cool. This is from July 1st until yesterday, so very, very recently. He said he got the Chase Sapphire Reserve, so that's why I'm kind of confused here. Was it the Preferred, Reserve, or both? Because he said that the limit on the Chase card was $17,800, and then so maybe possibly two cards. Cool. Okay, so all of his scores were 800, it looks like, on some, and then 750 across CreditWise, Credit Karma, and Discover and other paid apps. So I'm gonna assume that over 800 FICOs and maybe 750 was the Vantage scores that he's got. That makes sense because there's usually quite a bit of a difference between the two. And he says, Q inspired me for sure. Shout out to the 700K plus credit whale. I think he's well over that at that point, but yeah, shout out to Q and all the information that he's given us. I love that guy, so thank you very much, Q. And clearly he's inspiring people to go out and get after it, right? So let's pivot into business credit. Business credit, we have 50K with PNC, Chase Inc. Business, 50K, Three Rivers, Federal Credit Union based in the Midwest, gave him 50,000 as well. Three Rivers asked for P&L, and I had a formal business plan. Don't, by some of my staff, helped underwriting. I don't know what he meant there, but it looks like they asked for profit and loss statements on his actual business, but then gave him the bag, gave him 50K. 10K Truist business card, I mentioned that, and then 9,000 Marcus business line of credit. So some things to note here that are important. He had no banking relationship at all with PNC, Chase, or Truist. Didn't make any deposits with PNC. Also just approved me for 20K today. Three Rivers is very relationship based and allows unlimited credit products from one hard pull in 30 days. I asked about max liability, and she said, unless you have more than 200,000, that wasn't something that they were trained on, which is kind of crazy. So that sounds like a huge maximum credit exposure with Three Rivers. So you guys might want to check that out. Maybe we'll profile that in a dedicated video on the channel. Okay, he got $8,000 card with Three Rivers, and then 24K vehicle loan and a personal line of credit for $5,000 and a personal loan for $35,000, even though he didn't need it, all on the same hard pull. So around 100K in credit just with Three Rivers. That's crazy. All right, so some additional information and we'll wrap up here. Stated income is 175K. He was never asked for proof of income on any of these applications, except for what he was asked for on Three Rivers. Average age of account, he says he thinks it was somewhere around 2 years. Additional installments that he's got is he has a mortgage that's sitting around $395,000, which definitely does help, as well as the high stated income helps, especially with credit unions. And he says he went from what he thinks is 20 to 100K on his apps rate. Brother, I think you got a whole lot more than that. It looks like over 300 from my estimates, but a lot of fresh credit. And so that is chef's kiss on how you do this 100% right. And I'm sure he left some on the table. I think he could probably go in there and squeeze out some fintechs on the personal side if he wanted more there. Could also go and get some more on the business side, I think, as well. Maybe squeeze, 2 or 3 more. Sounds like his business has good revenue. So you could look at KeyBank, could look at some of the 2-year plus type business credit products, could look at SBA loans as well. So yeah, I think there's still some meat on the bone. I mean, he could maybe even squeeze 500K out of this app spree, which is absolutely insane, and I love to see it. So again, congratulations to whoever you are. Just a random user on YouTube, doesn't have an actual name. And thank you again for sharing. If you guys want to submit data, just email us mail@walletmonkey.io or comment on one of our videos and share us the goods, and we will feature you in a video. Shout out any social media that you want. And again, celebrate you out to the community. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much. Catch you in the next one. Hey, you should subscribe. 60% of you are not subscribed yet. Right there. Okay, bye.